when you're in elementary school and be able to run all over the neighborhood, and you just have to reach out the door and start yelling for them to come home, and it eventually kind of echoes to the neighborhood because, you know, everybody's kids play with each other. Everybody knows each other. You know, I mean, the neighborhood that I grew up in is like 5 minutes down the road. I drive through it every day, and I don't see any kids out there at all playing at all. And this was a neighborhood.
They're all inside playing video games.
Yeah, that are, you know, they just. This is a neighborhood, honestly, that shit. If you couldn't find somebody to hang out with or play with, there was something wrong. I mean, we had a community pool. I mean, it was all kinds of shit. It was normal, I guess you would say. But this was back in the 80s, 90s too. But, I mean...
Growing up, though, I mean, you know, I'm sure you were like me. You were out fucking riding your bike, running through the woods, you know, doing all kinds of shit. You didn't come in and say, well, there's nothing to do. And nowadays, I hear that more out of kids than anything else. It's like, what the fuck are you shitting me? You live in the country. You literally have exponential things that you can fucking do, and you're sitting here crying. When I was my nephew's age, my nephew, I believe, is 8. When I was his age, I was behind my parents' house building a fucking log bridge over a creek bed so I could ride my fucking 4-wheeler across it. That's no fucking
right,
lie.
exactly.
That's no fucking lie. I swear to God, me and my brother and a couple of our other friends, we spent probably close to 3 days on this fucking thing. Building.
Shit,
Or building a fucking fort with fallen logs or whatever fuck.
We were building a legitimate bridge. I had support trusses underneath it and everything.
Or making mud pies and throwing them at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'll tell you what we used to do, and you're gonna laugh your ass off. We were fucking ornery as fuck. And my buddy's brother, he had tried this shit, and he's like, man, I went to a buddy's house and we did it. So we tried it at his house. So we get a fucking perk, tie it to a fishing pole, toss that bitch out in the street, and just let it sit there. Wait for people to drive by. Grab that shit up when they fucking stop to grab it. Grab that shit up and just fucking yank the fishing pole and drag it back underneath the car. They're fucking clueless. They have no fucking clue where it went. They'll go around the block 3 times trying to figure out where the fuck it went. You throw it back out and wait for them to do it again. It's fucking hilarious.
You know, I used to do something similar, but I did it in a car. I would take my grandmother's old spool of not yarn, but the thread, like the thread spools that you got in your fucking thread machines. And I would take the little bitty army men, the plastic little bitty army men, and I would tie the string around it. And while we're going down the road, I'd fucking let that motherfucker hang out. I keep popping it down the road and shit. Oh man, remember the little army man that had the parachutes and shit on there?
Oh, yeah. I got so fucking pissed. Because my grandma lived in this house there for a good while, and it sat on top of a hill right behind a fucking Save-A-Lot parking lot. And there was this chain link fence, and it was a good drop. I'm talking like 30, 40 fucking feet. And I got fucking crazy, and I just threw one up in the air one day, and the fucking wind tracked that motherfucker. Dude, that son of a bitch went all the way over across the fucking lot. I was pissed. I was like, I lost it. I went inside. I had my aunt go get it. She actually got it for me, but still.
Bernie said hanging bikes from the trees and jumping with them. Yeah, fucking climbing trees, man. All kinds of shit. I will say this. I mean, this is not normal at all. But you know, I guess the girl that lived across the street from me just kind of watched a little too much. But I did learn how to French kiss my first girl at fucking kindergarten. Just saying. She was like, kiss me. And I was like, okay. And I kissed her on the cheek. And she's like, no, kiss me. I was like, I just did. She goes, you don't know how to kiss? I'm like, apparently not. She's like, open your mouth. I'm like, okay. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this? So I was like, okay. I was like, where did you learn how to kiss like that? I watched my mom and dad. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean,
yeah, I don't do that in front of my son.
No,
we do chicken pecks in front of our son.
Well, I mean, you know, I do, you know, me and my ex-wife, we never done stuff like that, or you know, in front of our kids either. But kids are sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids will open up the fucking door on you and you not know it. I mean, I'm just saying. Yes, you're supposed to lock your doors and stuff like that's going on. But, who's to say that, you're not getting that intimate, but yeah, you may be sitting there kissing, your significant other. Y'all be dressed, maybe getting ready to go to work, and y'all just have that intimate kiss there for a minute. It happens.
Yeah.
Stuff like that should be taught at home, not in schools. Just saying. In second grade, we have.
Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh. I got another fucking story, and then I gotta go. Plane forced to land after woman unlocks husband's phone while he's with his finger while sleeping and discovers an affair.
What?
A woman who learned of her husband's affair after unlocking his phone mid-flight caused the plane to make an unscheduled landing.
Oh shit!
A Doha
Bitch
to
went
Bali,
psycho.
a Doha to Bali Qatar Airlines flight was forced to land in Chennai Airport when the woman became unruly after discovering her husband was having an affair. The woman managed to unlock the phone using her sleeping husband's fingerprint.
Oh,
The flight
That
crew
that bitch was smart.
Hell yeah. The flight crew tried to calm her down, but was unsuccessful. The couple, along with their child, were taken off the flight once landed. The flight departed and continued its journey while the family spent the day in the Chennai airport. Holy shit, you! That's crazy!
Yeah. Well, yeah, you wouldn't catch nobody stopping no plane in the States like that, but.
Hell
Yeah.
no. They just handcuff your ass to the seat and say, we're getting where we gotta go. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Alright, guys, I gotta go to work. I love
Well,
everybody.
Final thoughts, and we'll go ahead and pop on out of here. I gotta get ready myself. We got the maid coming, and I got to get up to NC and get my girl.
Alrighty, well, my final thoughts as usual are be good to each other, be kind to each other, love one another, do something for somebody else. The more we spread joy and do things for others, the more it'll trickle out and spread out. And if you're struggling, don't hesitate to reach out to those that are there to help, whether you know them personally or not. And other than that, have a fabulous fucking Tuesday.
Emphasis on the words.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Okay, my final thoughts is, saying, love each other, respect each other, do right by one another, do what you can for somebody else. Even if it's out of your comfort zone, just do it. It's not that hard. It takes 2 seconds to be kind. Keep driving, keep pushing. Continue to be badasses and do what you do, and keep motivated.
Oh yeah. And we got all the love and positivity right there from my two badass co-hosts. All right, so I'll say this. For all of us out there that have PTS, there are some of us that use it as a crutch, and that's bad eggs within our community. So just a piece of advice. If you have issues with your PTS, like being in crowds or loud noises or something of the sort, the only way that's going to get better is for you to put yourself in that uncomfortable situation gradually at a time.
Yep.
That's just like going to combat and stuff. You never really get used to it. But you have to put yourself in that situation to get comfortable with it, to be able to operate, to be able to function in everyday normal society life. Yes, we may get irritated because, not everybody has that sense of purpose or sense of drive that we do. But stay calm and keep pushing, and, you're your family, your family may, want to go out to a park that's having a concert or some kind of, fair or something like that, and would love to have you out there with them. And reach out to your brothers and sisters. Reach out to us, and we would love to stand there right there beside you and walk you through it. Do it little bit by little bit. From one size crowd to the other, or whatever the situation may be. It's
baby steps, man.
No, and Brandon, you're right. My PTS is. I don't think PTS is completely overcome, but it can be managed. I mean, it's
right.
I still don't like crowds, but I'm in it. I don't like sitting in the middle of a restaurant, but you know what? I do it. Especially around people that I love and I trust and I know that's got my back. I'm still scanning and whatnot. You still have those feelings, but it can be managed rather than let it overcome your life.
Yes.
Your family, your kids need you. Your friends need you. I mean, it's something to think about and to try. You don't know unless you try and push yourself to that limit. Just like us veterans, we never really knew a lot about how much we could push ourselves until we were made to do so.
We had to.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I gotta say something on that real quick. Mm-hmm. For my PTS, honestly, like when I first came home, it wasn't bad. I didn't have issues other than loud noises startling me. I came home, I did my thing with my family, and I was cool. And it wasn't until I backed myself out that all that stuff started sinking in on me. So the less I went and did things, the more it affected me. And it got to the point where I wouldn't go to the store until 12:30, 2:30 in the morning, and I would be in 30 minutes in or 15 minutes in. I'd grab 15 items out the door, guaranteed every time. And I did this for 3 fucking years. And like you're saying, Brian, I would have to push myself to go out and go into stores in the middle of the day when they're crowded. Yeah, my shit would creep up on me, but I had support with me to help me get through that. And the same thing with restaurants. I'm slowly letting myself get into the middle of a restaurant versus, being back against the wall or in a booth, or away from, anybody else. And I'm slowly working that into my life. It's not easy, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. Yeah, you'll still have that, that negative aspect of, oh fuck, in the back of your mind. But at the same time, if you got support there with you to help you and guide you, you can do more than what you think.
Right on. Hey guys, they love the freaking crowd, man. Thanks y'all for coming on and listening to us, 3% or Mormon Show. Beeson, we'll be getting up with you soon. Everybody in the chat group, Brandy, Ron C, Beeson, all y'all time. Y'all have a great freaking day. Hey, go to the Facebook page, check it out. Website, hit us up. And see you tomorrow morning. Maybe from Starbucks, we don't know yet. But we'll let you know. We'll see you.
Don't close your eyes, you'll miss the show. Been a lifetime, now the moment's passed. Been waiting here so I can kick some ass. Now face the crowd.